Hi there, I'm Rowena. Welcome to my story. My life is fabulous. I love what I do and I'm truly excited by it. I'm a 59-year-old mother of 2 adult children. Our son is a marine engineer and our daughter is a ski instructor in Japan. They have a great life traveling the world just like their parents. So at 59, I've lived through so many different experiences and each one has shaped me in ways that I could never have imagined. My journey started in art school where I specialised in ceramics. I loved it so much that I joined a pottery workshop with 3 other potters and we ran it successfully for 7 years. But then something tragic happened. One of my artist colleagues attempted to take his own life. Thankfully, he survived, but the emotional toll forced us to shut down the workshop. That was one of my life's major turning points. I had to step away from my creativity for a while, and with 2 young children, there wasn't much time left for it anyway. So then my focus shifted entirely to being a mother. Once my children were in school, I started looking for work that fit into school hours because it was really important to me that I stay home with the kids. I stumbled into an MLM business selling lotto syndicates. Now, I'd never even played lotto before, so this was a huge stretch for me. But I gave it my all, going door to door, and I ended up doing exceptionally well. So well that I won a $10,000 overseas trip. And that was 20 years ago when $10,000 was a lot of money. So that was fantastic. However, as much as I love the success, I eventually left that business because it didn't align with my core values. I just couldn't promote gambling when I didn't really believe in it. So that's when I took my next big leap, starting my own organic food manufacturing business. Why? Because there was a massive gap in the market and I didn't want my children eating garbage. So this business really took off, and after 8 years of hard work, we sold the business, myself and my partner. But then I was faced with a big question. Now what? I had another gap with no income coming in. And around this time, my husband came across a business opportunity, the very one I'm still in today, 15 years later. I must admit I wasn't keen at first. My initial thought was, oh my goodness, we don't want one of those. We don't need one. But we started to use the product and experienced incredible health benefits. So the next logical step, share it with others. So we built the business the old-fashioned way. Face-to-face, door-to-door, going to markets, doing workshops, cold calling, even running a bricks and mortar store for 2 years in Sydney. We worked hard, hit a massive milestone in the business, and we celebrated in style. But after all that effort, we decided to take a step back and semi-retire, heading to Italy for the winter to ski. A lifelong dream of ours. But sadly, the world had other plans. It was 2020, COVID hit, and after just 8 weeks of skiing in the Dolomites in northern Italy, everything shut down. Borders closed and we had to leave, barely making it to England before we returned home. I was absolutely gutted. It was the darkest time in my life. My kids were stuck in lockdowns overseas and I had no idea when I would see them again. Then came the health mandates, which made me even more disheartened. I truly believed I would never travel freely again outside the country. That's when I made a life-changing decision. No one was ever going to tell me how or where to live my life again. I decided to take full control of my financial future and become completely free from the system. Luckily for me, our business had been on the back burner. So what did I do? I reignited it. But this time I flipped the whole strategy on its head and I migrated the business online so I could work how to work anywhere in the world. Learning how to take a traditional business and move it online was a huge learning curve, but now it's all systems go. This is such an exciting time to be alive. Technology and AI are making businesses easier than ever, and the time-saving possibilities are absolutely endless. Wherever you can take your phone, wherever you have Wi-Fi, you can work. I love learning all these new skills, and now I have the time to live life exactly the way I want. Now I help women and men over 50 break free from financial uncertainty, build their own income online, and create the freedom to travel, work less, and live more. And the best part, you don't need to be tech savvy or have years of experience to make this happen. You just need the right guidance and the right work ethic. So I'm looking for like-minded men and women who are ready to transform their future too. People who are self-reliant, self-responsible, and self-starters. Those who aren't afraid of putting in the hard work to achieve their goals. You also need to be coachable, because this business is all about learning, growing, and duplicating. If this isn't for you, that is totally fine. I receive loads of leads every day, and I simply don't have the time to work with everyone. So I am a little bit particular. But if you think we'd work well together and have fun while doing it, let me know. I'll send you the 40-minute masterclass that explains everything in detail. Your future is in your hands. Are you ready to take the next step? Let's do this together.